Okay, my name is Guy Manuel. It's a PhD student here at Paul's department, Georgia State.
Okay. And if you can let us know, like, why is this topic interesting to you? Why is it fascinating? Why did you decide to do this interview today?
Okay, I'm interested to in helping you with
Okay.
your work
Okay.
study.
Okay. Now, if you can let us know, are you also from Haiti?
I'm from Haiti.
Okay. So the topic is something that you are familiar with and that
I'm
you are
familiar
interested.
with Haiti. I had my thesis, written on the topic in Haiti
Okay.
concerning the lack of national consensus among the elites in Haiti
Okay.
that might cause the crumbling blocks for the democratizations of Haiti. So that was my topic.
Okay. Definitely. Okay. Well, that's very, very fascinating to know. And we're gonna go ahead and start by asking you now something kind of like a similar question that I had asked Miss Wosley's. Now that we have a new president in place, how do you think that is actually advancing, or do you think that's actually hindering the improvement of poverty, or what efforts do you think that need to be made that haven't been made yet with the new president?
Well, in terms of improving poverty, I'm not sure that we can really evaluate or measure how much poverty has been reduced. As a matter of fact, things getting worse.
Okay.
But in spite of saying things getting worse, there could have been some slight progress. So Preval is I would say, a moderate Lavalas. So he might have been a different person, as opposed to Aristide. So I consider him as a moderate, so he was able to negotiate his way out in a political system in Haiti. So somehow he has been able to do a few things, accomplish a few things, like building roads, a number of infrastructures. Right now, in my place going from Port-au-Prince to Hench, we have a new road, and there is another piece that probably they're still working on. But definitely from Hench to Mibale, so the road is paved and asphalt is on, so the people are pleased with what he has done, under his government at least.
Okay. Now, as I was asking Miss Rosalie, some people think that we are in a road to improvement, but you've already stated that you things are getting worse. Why exactly do you think things are getting worse?
Economically, there is no investment. Still, because of the lack of security in Haiti, there is still some reluctance on the part of the international investors to go and do something. So there must be security first. If you can win the trust of the people, of those investors to come and invest in the country to create jobs. So and therefore, still there isn't such thing as creating jobs over there.
Okay, so you think that it is security that is preventing different international efforts to come into the country?
Accordingly, this is what they say, but though I would say, there have been some improvement in terms of security. It's not that bad the way people would say. But also there may be other factors too, political factors, because there's still a need to negotiate the social contract between the people and the employers, like the investors. So last time they were having to vote on this minimum salary, about 200 goods a day, for the workers. So there was discussions, dispute over this number. Then they were trying to get it back to $125. 25 goods, which probably any near to $5 US dollars. So it's nothing, but still there hasn't been any agreement between different sectors on how to move this country forward economically.
Okay, so that's good. So what are some of the roles that you think NGOs or maybe government organizations have in improvement Haiti's poverty and the situation in general, socially and politically?
I'm really interested to Oh, I would be interested to research on the role of the NGOs now. What has it been? Has it been part of this development engine of Haiti? Probably, from witnesses, from what I learned from other people who are part of this, some of these NGOs, I don't think that the NGOs has been able to really improve a few things. There are different, sayings, and that people tend to believe that the NGOs even cause things to be worse. Others might have a different view, but there are some negative views of the NGOs because they're just there to make profit. The more problems we have, more the NGOs would stay in place to make more money. So, according to what some may object and may project to say. The NGOs, in somehow, they do help because they're able to create a few jobs. There's quite a number of, young people. They're able to get some jobs, but not to the point where this would be able to really eradicate, poverty over there. So, in one word, it would be interesting to evaluate. That would be something to research, in Haiti, to find, to what degree, the NGOs, really help Haiti economically and socially, I would even say, politically.
Okay. So, lastly, I would like to ask you. Now, I know different international efforts, continue to be made to help improve Haiti's poverty and political and social situation, such as, they get a lot of efforts occasionally from the UN that actually gives them certain grants to help, to go toward a certain task. How do you think those funds are being dispersed, or do you think they're going into the right hands, or what do you think needs to be done so that they can have a better organization as far as when the funds comes into the country that it's going into the right hands, so that they can make the necessary improvement to help secure the people and just improve the Haitian people's way of perspective of life?
In somehow the past governments, especially there are two different kind of governments under the same President Preval. The first Prime Minister, now under third Prime Minister under Preval. So which means there's been some change in different administrations. Alexis government, we have Madame Duvivier, Pierre-Louis government. Then now we have Max Belrive government. So each has different impact on. So in terms of the money received, so it's kind of hard. I don't have facts that I can really say, okay, this is exactly where the money goes or what. It would be good, for probably you in your research, there could be some written documents over there, but it's kind of hard to find out, what's happening with the money. In terms of some concrete things, as I said, there have been some infrastructures. In terms of building roads, there are some tronçon roads that is being built. That's the only things that I can say. That's concretely that I have seen. In terms of other aspect, it's kind of hard. I'm not sure that I will be able to give you, the real facts.
Okay. And lastly, what would you like your overall perspective on what do you think needs to be done at this point to help improve Haiti's situation, or do you think there's much that can be done?
We need to, first of all, we want Haiti, the belief in the democracy means that, okay, we want to have a better life. Democratic development in Haiti is tied to having a good standing living standard, changing the life of the people, reduce poverty. So that's how, having more social justice, economic justice in the country. So now, first I would say, for improvement, there must be some really strong political institutions in the country. We have an electoral system still we're having problem with. we don't have a good party system.